Hey guys, we're back now for the second video that I haven't seen for the behind the scenes. I've been dying to watch this one. Let's watch it.
My oldest memory of the classic games was hearing from my friends that they had the TMNT arcade game at the local arcade, and our parents didn't want us to go to the arcade because we were so young, or they were like, just, harass them so hard to be able to actually go there, and they accepted. So we went there, pocket full of quarters.
I said last time that I loved action figures. How much did you guys love arcades as a kid? Because I was mind blown. I live in a place where there's no arcades. The only arcades I saw was when I went on holiday once a year. And you would walk in and you'd see Mortal Kombat, you would see Street Fighter, you'd see Time Crisis, you'd see Killer Instinct, you'd see some like tag team wrestling game, you'd see some punch out boxing game. And you're just like mind blown. I loved arcades as a wee boy.
Big cab is there. You can't even see the screen correctly because we're super young. And then playing the game for the first time was just mind-blowing because it was just like a cartoon that you would be part of.
Who's doing the music? That sounds a little bit like the jungle level on Streets 4 in Survival. Who did the DLC for Streets 4? Olivier, and then it was Lopez. Is T Lopez doing the music? That just reminded me of the jungle on Streets 4.
For the first time was just mind-blowing because it was just like a cartoon that you would be part of.
I've worked on a TMNT game before, but it's the first time I work on the
Is it T.
87 version of it, which is the version of TMNT that I grew up with. And I think what makes it really good is all the tone. Like, it's really upbeat, and all the crazy characters of the series, how the game is easy to pick up and play, and also having fun with friends.
Yeah, it's really a multiplayer experience for sure. I think this is the core of the games. I mean, it's the core of the Turtles to be...
Emphasizing multiplayer. Emphasizing it, though. They're emphasizing it.
How the game is easy to pick up and play, and also having fun with friends.
Yeah, it's really a multiplayer experience for sure. I think this is the core of the games. I mean, it's the
core of the game. I feel the same. I feel like this will be way more fun multiplayer than it will be solo. That's how I feel it's going to be like. I feel like Streets 4 would be way more fun multiplayer as well, though, if the connection was good. Wouldn't it? You play these multiplayer games all the time nowadays, and you just log in, you go onto a big server, and that's it. You play with other people. But Streets 4, you can't really do that because it's unplayable. It's just too laggy, and then you got to phone them in Parsec, etc.
Core of the Turtles to be...
If I could just log into Steam and play this with 3 dudes...
So I think it all builds up to make like the perfect
way more
thing
fun.
For a video game.
I replayed all of the games at the start of the production. What I took the most from the classic games is the pacing of the game, like how fast everything is. The game plays almost like a shoot 'em up where enemies enter the screen in patterns, and you have to kind of get into that rhythm to manage the crowds and beat the levels. Each level is designed as an episode.
Yeah, and also it was something that was very present in the previous arcade
where's
games.
Obby? Loves this stuff. Obby, spreadsheets and cells.
You see the boss coming in at one point during the level, doing...
Is this going to be an invisible wall game?
Shenanigans, and
Looking
then
a little bit
proceed
triangular.
With the stage. So I think it was something that was like iconic to the DNA of the game, so that we really wanted to have back.
Yeah, exactly.
We also wanted the game to have...
Do you get multiple stars? What is this? Leo's got 2. Mikey's got 1. Mikey's hitting characters and building up a meter. Can you get up to like 5 stars or something?
We also wanted the game to have a high skill ceiling that the players who want to master the game can still improve and get better.
I think another way for us to kind of balance the game between retro and modern was to offer 2 different game modes. So of course you have the classic arcade mode, in which You just jump into the game, you have limited life and credits for continues, and if you run out of them, it's over, it's game over. And
Special
there's
meter
no
like
extra
Street Fighter?
quarters to
Yeah,
save you
looked
this
like
time.
it.
So this is perfect if you just want to play with friends, you know, and complete the game in one sitting. But we also wanted to reach a wider audience, so we decided to go with the
Cups,
story
perfect.
mode, which,
Even to get close to that, I'd be happy. Yeah, but that's offline. We want online. We want to be able to go on the game, go online, and play with people without it being 500 ping.
presents the stages on the world map. It is actually...
What? There's a little world map? Oh, it's Turtles 1 on the NES. You go around in the little Jeep thing. Oh, we got challenges for the chakrams to get his 100% achievements. Xbox Live. Oh, best time. They've actually got like your best time built in. It doesn't say what character it is though. So if you get that with Raphael, if Raphael's the fastest character, is that it? It just means Raphael got 334. Huh. There's maps though. Turtle layer? What's this? Somewhere you can go and like decorate? Pan camera? Okay. Let's move it left and right probably. Party up? Oh, you can't see it. It's behind me, but it says party up. Find players? You can search people on the stage select? Wait.
New York City. Well, New York City based on the cartoon show for sure. But and in this mode, you just unlock the stages one after the other, but you can also backtrack and go replay those stages again. So you can complete some special requests or even challenges for that
Extra
are scattered
content
into the game. So these things are unique to the story mode.
The map.
Also, multiplayer is part of the whole DNA of the game itself. So
they keep emphasizing multiplayer. This is good, I feel.
We really wanted to make a multiplayer experience at first. So that means a super...
What are these controllers they're playing on, man? What is that controller? Is that analog? Is that like Xbox 360?
Experience at first.
What is that? I need to know what that controller is. Because I can't stand D-pads, man. Just I love the PS1 D-pad and I love the Xbox 360 analog. I've never got on with anything else. Well, the PS2 D-pad was basically the same as the PS1, but the analog sucked. Those are the only two controllers I like, PS1 and Xbox 360.
So that means a super easy to jump in, jump out game. So there's you can play locally or online. But
it's a Hori
game
Switch?
design also
Okay.
supports the multiplayer. So now we finally have some party pizzas. So no more fighting to who gets the pizza or not for the HP points. So everybody gets a slice. But don't worry, we still have
multiple food?
some party pizzas. So no more
party pizzas?
Fighting.
Can we have party bloodlust in survival?
To who gets the pizza or not for the HP points, so everybody gets a slice. But don't worry, we still have some normal pizzas that you will be able to fight for. We also have some co-op moves that can occur during the fight. You can pick up one of your friends and throw him as a cannonball.
This is something that isn't in Streets 4. It would have took extra time to create co-op moves, and they exist in Streets 1, 2, and 3, I believe. Do they even exist in 2? Definitely exists in Streets 1 and 3. Can you do co-op throws in 2? Probably. But it doesn't exist in 4, but it looks like it's going to exist in Turtles.
Also, these moves are super fun to perform because they're easy to trigger.
In the classic games, the characters would have all the same moves, same reach, even though if the animations look different. And I think it was fine. Like it
What was that screenshot? Did you guys see that? That they tried to hide?
The animations look different. And I think it...
What's that? Show me the juice. Show me that frame. Right, this is just coder menu, right? Or like mode menu. This is like Hong's mod.
I think it was fine. Like it made these games well balanced, but we needed to
Dev mode,
freshen that a little bit. So we not only made some like the classic recipes to make one character faster and the other one slower but stronger. We went a bit beyond that.
And we really wanted to make sure that all of the characters would feel like you're really playing them by having the way that they react to be based on what they are in terms of personalities. And that's why we're so excited to introduce...
Yeah, that's something... Are you guys worried about that? That I feel in Streets of Rage, every character feels unique. Maybe not so much like Axel 2 and Axel 3, Blaze 2 and Blaze 3, even though they are very unique. There's a lot sort of like... Well, actually, I feel like every character in Streets 4 is unique in the way they play, their moves, how you actually do stuff with them. I'm a bit worried all the turtles are going to feel a bit the same. Everyone does a blitz attack that's just like a shoulder barge. Everyone does a dive kick. You see what I'm getting at? At Streets 4, who boots? Adam. Does anyone else boot? No. Who slides? Max. Does anyone else slide? No. Who rolls? Skate. Who else rolls? Well, Axel if you buy the DLC. But you see where I'm getting at. I'm a bit worried they're all going to just be the same turtle. One has a bit more range, one has a bit more speed.
Different from the turtles. Also, we really wanted to have April.
You off, Hong? All right, take care. See you, man.
With the turtles for so long, so we were just telling ourselves, well, for sure she's gonna learn some moves along the way and be able to, you know,
yeah, Streets 4 characters are
fight
super
alongside
unique.
the boys. But at the same time, she's not, you know, she's not a turtle, so she has to be able to move in a different way and be faster yet and a bit more acrobatic. So that was some of the things we're so happy to be able to explore this time. Whole cast of characters that are very colorful, that are full of playfulness. I mean, they're all funny. I think it works so well as a video game, and I think
okay, they're all playful, they're all funny. Are they all different moves though?
it's also one of the reasons why it was so popular and engraved so well in our memories. There's so many characters in this universe, and the rogue gallery is very wide. So you really want to make sure that you have familiar faces and, you know, characters that are well beloved by everyone, but also bring new characters to the video game. It's just when you play with all of your TMNT toys when you're 10 years old and you just bring them all in together. It's pretty much the same thing we're doing right now. Yeah. We have over like 20 bosses characters, so it's quite a lot, to be honest.
They just say it's 20 bosses. That's pretty cool.
I think it's gonna be a treat. The game has surprises around every corner.
Yeah, I think the fans will be very happy also because we put in so many little, you know, cameos, some Easter eggs and references to not only the series but all of the TMNT universe. I think that we really had fun on this one, trying to come up with so many different ideas on how to put this in.
Thank you. It was a pleasure.
Release date? Release date? 2022. Somewhere between now and the 31st of December. Okay. Damn. When are they going to drop that release date, boys? I want to play it now. The more I watch, I just want to play it. I want to get in there. I want to play the rat. I'm going to play the rat. This guy.
Bring new characters to the video game.
I'm
it's just
playing
when
the
you
rat.
play with all of the TMNT
what is this thing? A potato? Anyway.
toys when you're 10 years old.
There it is again. Yeah, I want to play the game, man. I want to get in on it. I am excited for the game for sure. I don't think it's going to be too bad. I especially want to play multiplayer though with the boys. That's what I'm most interested in. Is this a 3-hour game? I have no idea. Hopefully not. Hopefully it's not Mania Plus, dude. Anyway, hopefully the next behind the scenes video comes out soon because I find it interesting stuff like this. GG, boys.